Good morning, everyone. This is the sum we will do now in front of your screen. The summarized balance sheet of Mrs. A Limited and B Limited as on 31 March 2014 were as under liabilities. We have share capital 40,000 shares of 10 each in A Limited and 30,000 equity shares of 10 each in B Limited. Then general reserve in A Limited. Profit and loss account in A and B Limited, both 50,000 each. Trade payable, 6% debenture only in B Limited. Freehold property, plant and machinery, motor vehicle, trade receivable, inventory, cash at bank. Mrs. A and Mrs. B carry on business of similar nature and they agreed to amalgamate. So this is a question where both the two companies, they carry a similar line of business and they agree to amalgamate a new company. AB Limited is formed, example of pure amalgamation, to take over the assets and liabilities of Mrs. A Limited and B Limited on the following basis. Assets and liabilities are to be taken at book value. Assets and liabilities of both the company to be taken at book value with the following exception. Goodwill of A Limited and B Limited is to be valued at rupees 1,40,000 and rupees 30,000 respectively. Goodwill is given. Plant and machinery are valued at rupees 1 lakh. Plant and machinery of A Limited are valued at rupees 1 lakh. Plant and machinery which has 60,000 is to be valued at 1 lakh, for which A Limited, only for A Limited, 1 lakh plant and machinery. Goodwill of both A Limited and B Limited is given 1,40,000 and 40,000. Debenture of B Limited are to be discharged by issue of 6% debentures of AB Limited at a premium of 5%. So debentures are there only in B Limited. Debenture is there only in B Limited and it is discharged by issue of 6% debentures. Percentage will be same, but in AB Limited, the value will not be same because 5% premium, it will be issued at a premium of 5%. So 1,20,000 ka 5% will be 6,000. So 1,26,000 will be the new value for debenture issue. You are required to compute the basis on which shares of AB Limited will be issued to shareholders of the existing companies, assuming nominal value of each share of AB Limited is rupees 10. So discharge of PC will be shares of AB Limited at rupees 10 per share. So the PC will be discharged by way of issuing shares of rupees 10 each in AB Limited. Draw a balance sheet of AB Limited as on 1st April 2014 when amalgamation is completed. So this balance sheet date is 31st March 2014 and amalgamation will be completed on 1st April 2014. Next day, pass journal entries in the books of AB Limited. So you have to prepare journal entries in book of AB Limited, which is the new company or the purchasing company for the acquisition of A Limited and B Limited. So first amalgamation sum starts with the calculation of PC. Amalgamation sum starts with calculation of PC. So let us start the sum. All assets are taken at book value except plant and machinery of A Limited new value is given and goodwill new value is given. All assets taken over by AB Limited in revised or book value. So let us copy here. Let us copy. All assets are to be taken now let us take down the values. Because majority it is book value. Here also. Now plant and machinery new value is given 1 lakh. Here plant and machinery of A Limited are to be valued at 1 lakh. Now goodwill new value is given. Let us write that value. One lakh 40 and 40,000. Now add both of them. How much you get? 3 lakh and 2,40,000. We get 5,40,000. This is 1,40,000. This is 50,000. This is 2,80,000. This is 4,10,000. This is 1,20,000. This is 1,80,000. Now, next is liabilities. This will be total of A. Next is less B. Or external liabilities taken over by AB Limited in revised or book value. So let us see what is there. Liability में share capital and reserves will not come. That will be divided to shareholders. So other than that, we have two liabilities. Trade payable 2,10,000 1,30,000 and debentures 1,20,000, but new value is given 5% premium. Let us write. New value of creditors is not given. Add both of them. Debentures is there only in this, but how we will write 1,20,000. New value is given. How much is it coming? So finally, total. So how much is the total coming? Total is coming to 2,10,000. This is coming to 2,56,000. And add both of them. We get 4,66,000. Now we come to the, here also we want the total of assets. Total of assets, how much it is? 10,80,000. Here it is 6,40,000. Here it is 17,20,000. Now we want the final purchase consideration. You can say A minus B. 10,80,000 minus 10,80,000 minus 2,10,000. We will get here 8,70,000. Yes, 6,40,000 minus 2,56,000. We get 3,84,000. So if you add both, you will get 12,54,000. So PC is done. Now we will write discharge of PC. In discharge of PC, it is given that for each purchase consideration, for each company's purchase consideration, AB Limited will be giving shares of 10 rupees each. So let us find out. For A Limited, and A Limited PCs and shares of 10 each means how much it will be? It will be 87,000 shares of rupees 10 each. For 8,70,000, AB Limited will be issuing equity shares as given in the question. Now PC can be discharged by way of cash, equity share, preference share, debentures, any other mode of discharge. But here in the question it is given equity shares देने वाले. See, shares will be, AB Limited will be issued to, what it is, say, compute the basis on which shares in Mrs. AB Limited will be issued to the shareholder of the existing company, assuming nominal value of each share of AB Limited is rupees 10. The same way for B Limited. So B Limited PC is 3,84,000. Again divide by 10 rupees shares. This will become 38,400 equity shares of rupees 10 each. This is also done. Now let us start with the journal entries as told in the question. We will have to pass the journal entries of the purchasing company. It is the new company. So first entry is a business purchase. First entry is a business purchase. So business purchase account debit. 2 year 2 businesses are getting closed. तो जो business close होता है उसको हम बोलते हैं liquidators of old company, which is the first company which is getting closed, A Limited, and 2 liquidator of B Limited. And here we will write the amount of PC, that is 8,70,000 and 3,84,000. Here we will write total of both, that is being business purchased This is the first entry. The second one is takeover of assets and liabilities. Second one is for takeover of assets and liabilities. So we have the total column. We know how much assets have been taken over by AB Limited. Total हमें पता है. We know the total value of all assets and liabilities. So what we will do, let us see which is the first asset. Let us write like this. All these assets are there. So I will write here account debit. Account debit. Account debit. Account debit. Debit. Now what I will do, we can individually also we can do. What is total? ले लिया। अभी liabilities, two liabilities are there. Trade payable 3,40,000 to trade payables 3,40,000 to 6% debentures. Trade payable liability side में that is trade payable and 6% debentures. How much is 6% debenture? It is 1,26,000. Now one more thing that will be डेबिट में जो बिजनेस परचेज है, अब इसको कैंसिल करते हुए we will show in the credit. How much it is? 12,54,000. Now, when you will add all this, देखोगे क्योंकि हमें यहाँ पे बैलेंस में गुडविल ऑलरेडी मिल गया है, तो या तो डेबिट में जब हम ये टेक ओवर ऑफ असेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज करते हैं तो ये तो नेट असेट मेथड है, इसलिए टैली हो रहा है क्योंकि ऑलरेडी हमें गुडविल मिल गया है। बट अगर कोई दूसरा मेथड ऑफ पीसी है तो हम लोग को जो बैलेंसिंग फिगर यहाँ पे मिलता है, हम देखते हैं कि दिस 3 टोटल एंड दिस टोटल डू नॉट मैच। जब भी हम लोग को बैलेंसिंग फिगर अगर क्रेडिट ज्यादा है तो डेबिट में गुडविल मिलता है, और अगर डेबिट्स का टोटल ज्यादा है तो क्रेडिट में कैपिटल रिजर्व मिलता है। सो बैलेंसिंग फिगर इज इधर गुडविल or capital reserve, but when we do from net asset method, our debit side and credit side tallies, means the amount of debit side is equal to the amount of credit side. When we pass this entry, when the PC is calculated through net asset method. Otherwise then balancing figure हमें ढूंढना पड़ता है, या तो गुडविल होता है या तो कैपिटल रिजर्व। अगर डेबिट का टोटल ज्यादा है तो क्रेडिट में डिफरेंस आया तो कैपिटल रिजर्व, क्रेडिट का टोटल ज्यादा है डेबिट में डिफरेंस आया तो गुडविल। So now let us write here, it is tally being assets and liabilities transferred. So now next is discharge of PC. Next entry is discharge of PC. So उसमें हम क्या करेंगे, ये जो दो है लिक्विडेटर्स ऑफ ए लिमिटेड क्रेडिट में था, अभी we will keep it in the debit, and liquidator of B limited we will do it one only. एक ही एंट्री में कर लेते, ये हम दो डिफरेंट एंट्रीज में भी कर सकते हैं कि ए लिमिटेड को कैसे डिस्चार्ज किया, बाय इशू ऑफ 87,000 इक्विटी शेयर, तो शेयर कैपिटल ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, या तो वी कैन डू इट टुगेदर ऑल्सो। लेट अस डू इट सेपरेटली, अलग अलग करते हैं। लिक्विडेटर ऑफ ए लिमिटेड इज 8,70,000, इनको क्या दिया बदले में, 2 इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल। कितना शेयर्स, 87,000 into 10, 1 शेयर इज ऑफ 10 रुपीज, तो ये बोलेंगे सेम अमाउंट बीइंग PC of A Limited discharge। ऐसे कंबाइन भी कर सकते थे या अलग से भी कर सकते हैं। कंबाइन है तो ए लिमिटेड बी लिमिटेड लिख के डायरेक्टली टू इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, बिकॉज both the companies they are giving equity share capital only. So next one is liquidators of B limited जो क्रेडिट में था अभी कैंसिल कर रहे, इनको भी बदले में दे रहे इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट and number of share is 38 400 into 10. This becomes, this is given. Being PC of B limited discharge. Now finally, last entry, that is this debenture. इसके बदले में न्यू डिबेंचर्स दिया है. Where is it given? The debentures of A versus B limited are to be discharged by issue of 6% debentures in AB limited. AB limited में भी same 6% debenture देने वाले at a premium of 5%. Earlier debenture in B limited was 1,20,000. अभी प्रीमियम ऑफ 5% में AB लिमिटेड में डिबेंचर्स देने वाले. तो यहाँ पे जो डिबेंचर्स है 6% डिबेंचर, ये कैंसल करके नया डिबेंचर्स देने वाले. सो कैंसल करेंगे तो क्रेडिट का ऑपोजिट डेबिट, एंड यहाँ पे वी विल बी गिविंग न्यू 6% डिबेंचर्स अकाउंट. 1,26,000 इधर भी था क्रेडिट का डेबिट कैंसल करने के लिए, और ये न्यू बीइंग डिबेंचर्स. What has happened here? Here debenture holders are settled. न्यू बी लिमिटेड का डिबेंचर को कैंसल करके ए बी लिमिटेड में न्यू डिबेंचर्स इशू किया. विद दिस जर्नल एंट्रीज आर डन, और कुछ नया इज नॉट गिवन रिलेटेड टू न्यू कंपनी. So now what we will do, we will prepare balance sheet. तो balance sheet मतलब equity and liabilities. Equity मतलब what? Shareholders fund. शेयरहोल्डर्स फंड में आएगा शेयर कैपिटल, रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस. नोट नंबर 1, नोट नंबर 2. So let us go to note number 1. शेयर कैपिटल. कितना शेयर कैपिटल है? देखो 1,70,000 का 87,000 शेयर और 38,400 दोनों को ऐड करो, टोटल कितना शेयर्स हो जाएगा? 87,000 ए लिमिटेड को दिया एंड बी लिमिटेड को 38,400. दोनों को ऐड करो, वी गेट 125,400 इक्विटी शेयर्स equity shares of rupees 10 each. This is coming to 12,54,000. This is done. Now reserves and surplus. Only new company के एंट्रीज में देखो रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस ओल्ड कंपनी में तो था, बट वो तो उनके शेयर होल्डर्स को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया. जो रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस था that has been distributed to the shareholders of the old company. in the new company अगर ये सेकेंड एंट्री में कैपिटल रिजर्व आया होता तो ही हमारे पास रिजर्व्स होता, या इक्विटी शेयर प्रीमियम में इशू किया होता तो देयर मस्ट बी रिजर्व. यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. सो हियर वी विल राइट there is no reserve, so nil. डिबेंचर है, इसके बाद बी नॉन करंट liabilities are of two types, non-current and current. उसमें long term borrowings 6% debentures. नहीं लिखेंगे तो भी ठीक है, डायरेक्टली वी कैन राइट द अमाउंट. 1,26,000 is new debentures. Now here current liabilities. चेक क्या करंट लाइबिलिटी है. असेट्स एंड लाइबिलिटी ट्रांसफर में एक ही करंट लाइबिलिटी है, दैट इज ट्रेड पेबल 3,40,000. सो विल राइट हियर trade payables 3,40,000. Then we get the total, and this is assets. Asset दो टाइप का, नॉन current assets and current assets. So here non-current asset में we will write property, plant and equipment. दो टाइप का we want, tangible, intangible. So let us see tangible में क्या है. Tangible में we have freehold premise, plant and machinery and motor vehicle. Amount is there 540, 140 and 50,000. Next one, tangible assets. This also. And now let us write the amount. Tangible asset का amount, let us write 5,40,000 freehold, Plant and machinery 1,40,000 and motor vehicle 50,000. Let us cross check freehold premise, plant and machinery and motor vehicle. Okay. Now इसको add करेंगे. We will add the 3. We get 7,30,000. So we'll write here intangible asset में we can see only goodwill. Intangible में we can see only goodwill 1,80,000. So I will write bracket में goodwill 1,80,000. Now we come to the current asset. Current asset में we have, let us see what we have. We have inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent. Inventory 4,10,000, trade receivable 2,80,000, cash 1,20,000. So let us write A. Inventory, stock को inventories we say, and trade debtor, this is given like this only. Trade receivables, cash at bank को cash and cash equivalent. So let us write how much is stock. 4,10,000. Trade receivable, cash and cash. So with this, we can write total and see how much is the total assets coming. 7,30,000, 1,80,000, 4,10,000, 2,80,000, 1,20,000. Is it coming to 17,20,000? Here also 12,54,000, 1,26,000, 3,40,000 is coming to 17,20,000. And with this we can say our balance sheet is tallying. And the sum is done. Thank you very much, everyone.